Hi fellow YouTubers, this is Hackin' DJam here to give you a review on the new Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City game for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Um, in this review I'm going to show you what comes in the special edition copy, and I'm also going to give you a short review on the game itself. So here we go. This is going to be the cardboard cover for Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Here's the back. Shows all the goodies that you get inside the special edition. And by the way, this retails for $70 plus tax. Here's the manual. And one thing that's cool about this manual is in full color. Most game publishers these days, the manuals are really short and they're all in black and white to save on costs, I'm assuming. You also get the 8 guns and the 6 cautions for your characters. Pretty cool. And last but not least, the steel art book. Has custom art in the front, umbrella logo on the back. It's like an aluminum steel. It's kind of cool looking too. That's for the review. I'm going to go through the likes and dislikes on the game, and you go ahead and leave your descriptions and comments, in the comment boxes, and let me know what you think. Dislikes first. Dislikes the stupid AI in the game. What I mean by this is that they'll just run into landmines, they'll shoot when there's no enemies anywhere around sometimes. They'll run around, sometimes they won't follow you. They get themselves killed a lot, so they're really stupid. So if you're going to play this game and you suck at games, let's put it that way, you might want to play with friends online co-op, because you know they're probably going to be a lot better than the stupid AIs in the game. The story mode, that's another thing that's kind of disappointing, is that it's short, very, very short. I played the game on professional difficulty, the highest difficulty in the game, and I beat the game in just over 5 hours. You can run right through enemies. You don't really even have to shoot them or anything. You can just run right by them. As for the bosses, you can just keep on unloading on them. Just keep on unloading and you'll kill them easy. No problem. The game is just too easy. Let's just put it that way. Other thing I was disappointed about is some of the features that they didn't have in this game that they had in other Resident Evil games, such as the mysteries and the puzzles that you had to do to advance in levels in all the other Resident Evil games pretty much. Those of you that have played the Resident Evil games, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of bugs and glitches in the game. Partly the stupid AIs, some of the stuff that they do, you'll see once you play the game. They just happens pretty much throughout the whole game. Some of the glitches with the tyrants that you fight towards the end, you'll be halfway across the map. They use this grabbing technique that when they grab you by the head and they try to crush your skull, you got to shoot them in the face. I was clear on the other side of the map, and I basically just warped right in front of the tyrant, and he grabbed me by the head, and it just kept on happening at least four or 5 times when I was fighting him, which is pretty bad. They need to fix that with an update or something. And it happens with some of the zombies and a few of the other levels too. Some of the likes that I like about it is the graphics. The graphics are really good. I would give the graphics at least a 9 out of 10. Especially because all the other Resident Evil games, with the exception of Resident Evil 5 and the upcoming Resident Evil 6, are all on the old platforms, PS1, PS2, Xbox. So the graphics are really nice. Another thing I like is the storyline. The storyline is really nice because you get a different perspective of what happened in Raccoon City during the outbreak. Now you get to see Umbrella's side of the story and what they try to do to contain the issue. It's really nice. Characters, they really did a good job on the characters, the visuals. Particularly Nemesis was my favorite. He was my favorite in Resident Evil 3. They did a really good job making him. He's only in the game for a short while, one level actually. Same thing for Ada, Leon, and Claire. They're all three of them are in the game for only one level, but you at least get to see an appearance by them, which is kind of cool. Voice acting is really good. It really fits all the characters' personas and their their attitudes. Let's put it that way. As for the game itself, it's $65 with tax for the standard, $77 with tax for the special edition. For these prices, Capcom should have really put more into the game. Should have made the game longer, should have made the game more difficult. For that type of money, you want to at least give the consumer the bang for their buck. Um, for those of you looking for the next Resident Evil game, I would wait until Resident Evil 6 and save your money. Just rent this game because you'll complete it in 5 hours unless you play online all the time and you want to play online with your friends. This game really has no more use because it's only 5 hours. If you're good enough, I guess. Which I'm particularly not the best at games, and I still completed it in under 5 hours on the highest difficulty. Um, One of the things one of the reviewers said that really stuck with me that I really agree with is that he said that the game would have probably got a lot better review if it didn't have the Resident Evil name attached to it, which I totally agree with because um, Capcom has always made really good Resident Evil games. Pretty much every Resident Evil game that they've made has really been really cool, in my opinion. They really went all out, and this is the first one that they did that just didn't do it for me, and didn't do it for a lot of people, actually, it seems like. So I would definitely save your money and just rent the game at a Red Box or a Blockbuster or something for a couple bucks and save those 60 to 70 bucks. Let's see. I think that is about it. So if you did like this review, just follow me on Twitter at hackingdjam, or you can also like me, or you can friend me, add me, so to speak, on Facebook. I'll add the link to the description. Thank you for listening to my review, and I look forward to giving more reviews for other games in the future. Thanks.